My name's Katy Lumsden. I'm a human resources practitioner for a public sector organisation. And I also facilitate workshops for children and young people in the areas of leadership and followership and culture. And I've recently completed IMI's Professional Diploma in Leadership. I'm very fortunate to have been able to complete 2 programs before applying for the Diploma in Leadership. And I can honestly say that from the very first day I arrived in IMI, I heard people talking about IMI's leadership program. And what I heard from them was a level of very significant and often transformational change that had occurred in their professional and sometimes in their personal lives as a result of having undertaken IMI's leadership program. And I was really drawn to that level of personal inquiry and challenge. And when I embarked on the program itself as my 3rd diploma, what I found was, yes, academic rigor, and yes, I learned a lot of really useful theory in leadership and followership and team dynamics. But so much more than that, what I found was a program that really necessitates a journey inwards in a very profound way. It really is, I think, an exemplar of true double loop learning. I found a diploma program that changed not just what I know, but how I know. And it supports an inquiry into self that really brought me back to some very deeply held assumptions about myself. And I think for anyone, that journey inwards and uncovering those assumptions, it can't help but support very significant change. It really helps you understand those things that limit your leadership capacity and your agency. And where IMI really excels is in supporting you to seek out discomfort and those places of dissonance, and really interrogating those for yourself and understanding where they come from. And the other thing that IMI really excels in is the opportunities for networking. And on the other side of my diploma experience, I have built a phenomenal network of very generous peers who I can and do call on regularly for their insights and their expertise. And I'm glad to say that shortly after completing IMI's Professional Diploma in Leadership, I stepped up in my own organisation into exec level. And on the other side of the leadership diploma, I could truly say I felt ready. And I would recommend the program to anyone, regardless of the level that you feel you're at or the level that you're at in your organisation, because this is a diploma program that will support your leadership from where you are right now, as well as building for the future. And it truly does deserve its status as a flagship program.